We're back on Baltimore Flava Radio. I'm gonna tell you guys, man, if you get a chance, go on his YouTube page, or it might actually be on Facebook somewhere. Check out that video for I'ma Live, man. I watched it like 4 times this week. Hot little video, man. I'ma Live. Mr. Tornado 418 on YouTube.
All one word.
On YouTube.
All one word.
Tornado 418. I'm gonna find you now.
Don't put the colon in there. It's just 418. She get ready to go look for it now.
I always do.
We got AJ the Voice in the building. Thank you for coming in. Welcome to Baltimore Flava Radio.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Absolutely, man. How did you guys connect?
Basically, it was wild. Like, he was already a solo artist. I was already a solo artist, and we met through a mutual friend. His name is Endeavor. He goes by Endeavor, and he was making his own group, and it was going to be called GOE, which is God Over Everything. The thing is, we never got to really form the group all the way, but me and Tornado, ever since that day, just started tag teaming shows, and ever since then, we just been like we are. Can y'all hear me straight?
Yeah, we got you, man.
I mean, ever since then, we just been tag teaming the shows. Yeah.
I sense a lot of chemistry between y'all two ever since y'all walked in. What is it about Tornado that makes you know what I mean?
He's a tornado. So now we spent a lot of time together. Like every weekend, we had another show or another engagement. Like even if it's not a show and we're out doing like some type of ministry, like outreach, out talking to youth and things like that, we do it. Okay. Almost every weekend we out at another engagement. Some stuff ain't on social media. Yeah, some stuff not.
Yeah. Right. So you said you started as a solo artist. How long have you been rhyming?
As a Christian artist, or
as an artist, period. We'll get to the Christian part, but when did you start?
Okay. I grew up in a musical household. Like my mom, she sings. My father sings. Okay. And a couple of my brothers sing. But more than that, my older brother, I got influenced by him at an early age. I got into rap because he was in rap. He's the one that showed me rap. Ironically, he's the one who taught me about God at a young age. But he wasn't really following the Christian thing. But he let me know who God was. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like he let me know who God was, but I just knew that there was a God, and that was it. So I've been doing rap ever since like middle school, but it didn't start off Christian rap. It was regular rap, and I used to be in like freestyle battles against people. We used to bang on the tables at lunch, like the typical rap battles. I did them at the playground. We used to be at the house. In fact, in my basement was when I first learned how to record on a cassette tape. Putting the toilet paper inside the the top.
You're kind of telling your age, bro.
Yeah. Had to record and play at the same
time.
Don't know. You said toilet paper? What happened?
Yeah. What happened? What does that mean?
We actually used to speak into the speakers on the boombox, and that's how we got ourselves recorded. Yeah, man, we used to grind though. We used to grind like that. It eventually got into me being in high school. At high school, I used to perform at clubs. It's even a club. I used to perform at clubs like the Five Seasons. It was a club in Dundalk called the Cave, German Hill Road. A lot of social engagements as well, like networking and things like that. Meeting people from different places like DC and stuff. But I was always raised in the church as well. So, I mean, I'll get into that once I start telling my
Okay, so
story.
Go ahead. I was going to say, so what was the conversion that made you decide you wanted to go the Christian route with your music?
Okay. Basically, I grew up in a church household, parents knowing about God and things like that. I've been in the church like all my life. But the thing is, you're in church on Sunday, but you're in your neighborhood the rest of the days. You're influenced by what you see. You go to school and you see one thing, but you go home and your parents tell you another thing. So I guess like in a realm of trying to fit in and be like my friends, I got influenced to do some things that I wasn't really supposed to be doing. Like in high school, I got involved in like gang activity. I was in a group called the Gangster Disciples. That's something that really originated in California with Larry Hoover and things like that. I was in we used to wear blue scarves and stuff. I ended up getting locked up, to make a long story short, for like a gang initiation. Somebody ended up like basically telling something that we did that was supposed to be like be just between us, and we began to get watched by the police. And they used to the police was going around. I heard that the police was going around, and they was showing people around the neighborhood our pictures of us, like, do you know this person? Do you know this person? And people began to tell. To make a long story short, I ended up getting locked up. And when I was in jail, I didn't call my mother, I didn't call my father, I didn't call nobody. And I know a lot of times when people go to jail, like, they panic and they want to call somebody. I took that time, and all I could do was think about, how did I get this far? How did I get off the path that I was supposed to be on? I grew up in the church. That type of stuff will hit you. And I just instantly thought, the only person that can save me now is God. I'm not calling my mother, I'm not calling my father, I'm not calling nobody. The only person that can save me now was God, so I prayed where I was. And the thing was, I ended up talking to somebody that was in there as well. We was in the I remember we was in the lunchroom or whatever, and I began to speak to him. He's somebody that came in when I came in too, so I was kind of friendly with him a little bit. And I asked him like what was he basically there for, and he told me he was there for. And we began to get into what we like to do. I began to rap for them. And the thing was, he basically said, well, just because you grew up in a church and you rap doesn't mean you have to stop if you going to talk about God. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I began to incorporate it into my music.
So this young man influenced you to do that?
Basically.
Wow. How old were you at that time?
I was 23.
23. How old are you now?
Yes. Yes.
I know.
34.
31.
Wow.
I just want to hear
31?
29.
Higher than that.
He's 30-ish.
30-ish?
28.
He's in his 30s.
All right, I'll be 30 in 4 years.
Oh,
I'm 26.
everybody older than you, man. He's a puppy. No, I thought he was going to say like 32, 33.
No,
So-
I'm 26. I know what I look like. I look 15, but a lot of people tell me that. They be like, listen to the words. Listen to the words coming out of his mouth. Look at this young man. Who is he?
So basically, so basically, from that moment, your conversation with the young man, you decided that you were going to go the Christian route as far as your music was concerned.
Yeah, I began to get inspired to transform my music and from being shoot 'em up bang bang type of music into uplifting type of music. I wanted to help people that would have been around my same age or younger, maybe in their teens, to not fall into the same path that I fell into. That's basically what I wanted to do. My thing is, if you try to get them while they're younger, then they won't have to make the same mistakes that you made. When you get older, you figure out things and you kind of mature more. And like being in the game, that's a young man's type of thing. You make that mistake. Sometimes it takes making that mistake to know basically what's really right and what's really wrong. You can hear it all day from your parents, but you're not going to really listen until you hear it from somebody in your age group. That's why I call myself the voice. I want to be the voice that you don't hear. Well, that you hear when you don't want to listen to your parents or anything like that. Let me be that voice.
So a lot of your music is like basically geared towards the youth, or at least just that culture of young people that are out here.
Right. It's geared toward the youth. My personal experiences, what I want people to know about life. It's about a lot of things. I just try to keep it real.
So, like I asked Tornado, what's the mark that you want to leave with your music, especially with the young people?
I would say that there's more to life. It's more to life. Don't try to be like somebody else. Don't try to. You gotta make your own lanes. You gotta make your own mistakes. Nobody's perfect, but try to learn from the things that you see other people doing and not just follow them. try to learn. Like build off of other people's not mistakes, but build off of other people's things that they had to learn on their own.
I mean, it is mistakes to a certain degree.
Right.
You gotta.
Like basically when I was after I got out of jail, I started watching like little documentaries on like Larry Hoover. He was powerful when he had it, but the thing is everybody met their downfall. You see what I'm saying? So it's nothing good that's gonna come out of that. So why follow somebody that's making a bad example? The thing is, when Jesus walked this earth, he was the only perfect person. Why not follow somebody that's going to lead you in a path of salvation than somebody that's going to lead you into damnation or down the wrong path? Because eventually, like it all depends on what's going to happen in the end. It all depends on how they see things. Because when you look at how they see things, then you got the right approach to tell them where to go from there, basically.
Come on, Dame. I see the wheels turning. Like you either got a question or you got something you want to say.
I'm
Always.
All right, let's talk a little bit about what you have on deck as far as your projects you're working on.
Okay, I have what I have out right now is something. I'm geeking
Y'all
off
funny.
right now.
Y'all funny.
what I have out right now is called Fearless Freestyle.
Okay.
And it's basically promoting my new mixtape called Fearless. It's basically talking about I'm not gonna fear the change. I'm gonna embrace it. I'm not gonna fear the things I've been through because I've already overcome them. I'm not gonna fear the things that's taking place in this world. I'm not gonna fear the place where I live at. Because first of all, God hasn't called us to be fearful. He called us to walk in Him. He called us to be mighty. He called us to be fearless. That's why I called it Fearless.
That was Tornado dropping the mic off.
That was a water jar.
It was a water bottle, but same concept of dropping the mic.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this song. Get Up. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Tornado.
Yo.
Tell us a little bit about this song first. This is the two of you together, right?
Yeah, it's the two of us together.
Okay.
First track we ever worked on together. First and foremost, this track is called Get Up. It's coming out soon. Pretty much, this song right here, after hearing Holy Ghost Party, after hearing I'ma Live, this song is basically saying, get up. It's time to make some moves. You know, when you hear my verse, you hear me say everything I've been through, God made it right. When you hear him say his verse, you're gonna hear some things. So this song, I hope, reaches somebody because it's time to get up. Don't be a follower, be a leader. It's time to get up.
That's what it is. So we're gonna get into this song, and then we're gonna come back with some Jim with the juice,
Yeah.
some J Nicole with the juice. That don't even sound right. And
That's
then,
what I was
and
trying
then,
to tell y'all at the beginning of the show.
And then after Jim with the juice, we're gonna let y'all do y'all thing for a minute, man. I gotta hear some stuff from y'all, definitely. All right, so we're gonna get into this song, Get Up. This is Tornado featuring or featuring AJ the Voice. Baltimore Flava Radio, radioonfire.com.